Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, we're going to talk about if Shiba Inu is breaking out of this descending triangle. And also, we'll go over some different scenarios. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. So in yesterday's evening's video, we were talking about how are currently in a pennant pattern right there. And we talked about if we did break this trend line, then we most likely would head up to the upside. And we actually did do that. And when we did that, we did hit our first target here at the 0.27 area on the Fibonacci. And as you can see, we did come back down already and retest this trend line once. Generally, we do come at least once and maybe even twice. So if we do break this trend line and break bearish down, then more than likely we'll have another test on this trend line. But we'll go over the different scenarios for that. All right, so as you see, we could possibly be forming an ascending triangle right here. Generally, ascending triangles are a bullish scenario, but also, of course, it depends on how our RSIs are looking, if we're overbought or oversold. But let's go ahead and grab a target for that. All right, so we'll just come from the top of the trend line down to the bottom of the ascending triangle. And if we do break bullish out of here, somewhere around here, our next target, of course, would be the top of that would be 78.70 area. And over here, our Fibonacci would be met right here as well, which is the 0.618 area. And if we do break bearish out of here, then possibly here or somewhere around there, that would put us very close back down here to our trend line on our descending triangle, which would not be a huge bearish thing. Of course, we would want to get a bounce right here and head back up. But let's go ahead and grab the Fibonacci from our last level that we just hit and delete that out of there. And we'll delete yesterday's Fibonacci. All right, so we're going to take the Fibonacci. We're going to come from this swing low that we had down here the other day or yesterday and come up to our swing high right up here that we just recently had. All right, so the areas we want to look for, if we do break bearish, our next level is the 0.27, the 0.5, and the 0.618 right here, which does line up fairly well. Let me draw this back out again. But if we do break bearish out of here, then this 0.618 area would line up fairly well. That's right here. Of course, we don't have to hit that level, but that is the golden Fibonacci where we generally do retrace to. We could actually break out of here and hit any one of these levels, but generally the target does play out. So we'd be looking at the 0.5 or most likely the 0.618 area, and then potentially get a bounce off our trend line and head back up. All right, and the bullish scenario, the next targets we'd be looking for. Let me drag this up here and see if this hits any of our targets as well. All right, so if we do break bullish out of here, this does line up very well with our 0.27 area. And you see that would be right here, so that lines up pretty well. I do think we potentially could break bullish out of here, but we'll have to wait and see how this does play out. So you have the 0.27 right here, that is around the 79.57 area. The next level up would be the 0.618, which is around the 85.35 area. All right, and let me delete these out real quick. All right, and of course we do have the longer time frame from where we did break out of this descending triangle. So we'll go ahead here and pull our target out again. So go from the top of the descending triangle down to the bottom of the trend line. And we'll pull this out from our breakout area. So we do have a confirmed breakout area right here. All right, so our target would be right here around the 94.17 area. And of course, we still do have our long-term Fibonacci from the last couple of days. So again, just to reiterate from the last couple of days, our next target would be the 0.27 area. That is the 99.43 area. And the next one up after that is the 0.618 at the 11.409. If we do reach this area right here, I don't think we'll have an issue of hitting this, and maybe consolidate, head back down, and maybe get a bounce and head back up there. But let's go over here and check out and see how our RSIs are looking. All right, so we're over here on the 15-minute chart still. Looks like, let me go back over here. We could potentially be, I have to zoom into the 5-minute. Hold on one second. All right, so it looks like I thought we were potentially breaking out here for a second, but it looks like we might have a little bit of a bounce. Of course, if we do break this area, I think we'll head down, but right now it looks like we just have a bounce going on. Let me head back over here to the 15-minute chart. All right, and again over here on the 15 minutes, our RSI is sitting right around the 46 area, and our stochastic is starting to face downward, which is where I think we, if we do correct here, then we might break bearish out of here and come back down and retest this area right there. And over here on the hourly, let me delete that out of there. Okay, back on the hourly chart. All right, currently our RSI is sitting around the, right around the 50 area. Clear some of this out down here. All right, trying to get that. Okay, so our stochastic right now, we are heading back to the upside. We do have a little bit of a downturn right there, which we could potentially see that breakdown right here if that does happen. And over here on the 4-hourly chart, all right, drag this over. All right, over here on the 4-hourly, the RSI currently is sitting right around the 54 area. The stochastic is a little high right here. Of course, we're getting up towards the overbought area. And if we do get up here and get rejected, then we'll probably come back down. And if we don't get a bounce, we'll probably head back down here. So potentially it looks like we could get this bearish drop right here if that does happen. That is a good potential right there. All right, over here on the daily chart. The daily, RSI is sitting right around the 71. The stochastic is starting to face upward, which is a good sign. So again, next couple of days, I do believe we will continue our bull run up here. Of course, the next hour or so, we might have a really quick bearish drop right there. All right, let me go back over here to the 15-minute chart. All right, clear that out. All right, so let's see here. All right, so yeah, right now we're still respecting this trend line. Again, if we do break this trend line, I do believe we'll come back down and hit the 0.618 area. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, the 15-minute and the hourly are currently kind of high right now. So really we'll have to wait and see, but the 15-minute and hourly are high. So I think we could potentially see another drop down here and hit our area right here and get a bounce up. But again, we'll wait and see how that does play out. I will try to do a video in the morning if I have time. If not, then there'll be another video tomorrow evening. And again, I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this video. And as always, please make sure you do like and subscribe. And again, I thank you for all the new subscribers and everyone that's currently subscribing and currently watching the videos. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next video. All right, thanks. Take care.